Hey guys, and welcome back to the Santa's Bricks. My name is Jevin, and if you guys don't already know, The Mandalorian Season 2 is now out on Disney+. Now so far, 2 episodes of Season 2 have been released to Disney+. So today, we're going to be building something from the first episode of The Mandalorian Season 2. Today, we're going to be building a LEGO version of the Marshall's Speeder. So, let's get building. So first, we're going to start at the middle of the speeder. Now, for the main piece that's going to hold this speeder together, we're going to start off with this piece here. Now you'll notice that one side has studs on the back and the other side is open like so. So into the front here, we're going to add a 2x2 round plate into this hollow part here. Then into that we're going to take this blue Technic pin where it has the Technic axle on one end and then the Technic pin on the other. And the Technic axle side is going to go into that plate that we just put inside of there. Next we're going to add this wheel piece, and that's going to go right onto that blue pin that we just put in there. Then on top of that we're going to take this blue pin with the stud on it, and that's going to go into the top, and then on top of that we're going to add a 1x1 cylinder brick, just like so. Now into this back side here, we're going to add another one of these 2x2 round plates. Then onto that we're going to add one of these pieces here with the 8 different LEGO bars all around the outside, and that's going to go right on there, just like so. Now into that we're going to put this LEGO Technic axle. We're going to push that all the way in just like so. Now onto this axle we're going to add this Technic wheel piece right onto that axle and push it up against this silver piece here. So next we're going to take a 4x4 round plate, then onto that we're going to put a 2x2 round brick, and then on top of that we're going to put a 2x2 round tile with a hole in the middle. Next we're going to add a 4x4 cone piece. And you can see this is hollow in the middle, and this is just going to go right onto that 4x4 plate. Then this whole piece here is going to slide onto our Technic axle. Next we're going to add this piece here, and this is going to slide on to that Technic axle. And then finally down here at the tip we're going to add this 1x1 cone brick, just like so. So now for the section that's going to go onto the bottom of the main part of our speeder, we're going to start off with a 2x2 black plate. Then on top of that we're going to add a 2x2 black plate, but also this has a risen 2 studs and it is a snot brick. Now snot stands for studs not on top, which means it has studs on the sides, as you can see here. Then to fill in this little gap in the back we're going to add a 1x2 black plate. Now onto this snot brick we're going to add a 2x4 red curved tile. Just like so. So now if we bring our main speeder portion back, this is going to go onto the bottom right here. Just like so. Next we're going to take a 1x2 snot brick. Once again it has studs on the side, and then onto that we're going to add this piece here with the 2 bars on either edge. And this is just going to go right onto our snot brick here, just like that. Then onto that piece we're going to add a 2x2 curved tile. So then this piece is going to go onto the bottom of the speeder right here. So next onto the top here we're going to add a 1x2 black brick, and that's going to go right in the middle, just like so. Then onto these 2 studs here we're going to add a hinge piece that has 4 studs, just like so. Now on the other side we're going to add another hinge piece, but this one only has 2 studs on the hinge instead of 4 on the like we have here. So next we're going to take a 1x2 click hinge piece, and on top of that we're going to add a 1x2 grated tile. Then onto this click hinge here we're going to add this yellow piece here, and that's just going to click into there just like so. This piece here then is going to go onto our hinge with the 2 studs on it, just like so. Now we're going to take another one of these prong pieces, but we also are going to take a 1x2 plate and a grated hinge, and then these pieces are going to go onto the other side, just like so. So now onto these 4 studs that are up on the top. First we're going to add a 1x2 tile, but this has the hinge piece on the end. Then on top of that we're going to add a 1x1 plate, and on top of that we're going to add a 1x4 curved tile, just like so. The next we're going to build the seat part of this speeder. First we're going to start off with a 2x2 plate. Now onto the back of that we're going to add a 1x2 plate with this hinge piece on the end. Then we're going to add a 1x2 plate onto this stud here, just like so. Then we're going to add a 2x4 plate onto the other stud just there. So now hooking onto the bottom here, we're going to put 2 of these inverted sloped tiles. And those are going to go right on the bottom, just like so. Now onto those we're going to add a 1x2 tile, just like so. So now looking back at the bottom, we're going to add a 1x2 plate onto the very end of that 2x4 plate that we put on earlier. Next we're going to add a 1x2 sloped tile and a 2x2 tile with only 2 studs on one end. Next we're going to add a 2x3 plate, a 2x2 plate, and a 1x2 plate with the hinge piece on it. Now onto this hinge piece in front we're going to add 2 of these black robot arms. Now into those robot arms we're going to add 2 of these little black pistol pieces, and these are going to click into the tops of these robot arms, just like so. So now on the back we're going to add this hinge piece, and then on top of that we're going to put a 1x2 tile, just like so. Now if we bring the main part of our speeder back, this is going to go onto these 2 studs down here, just like that. Now just in front of there, we're going to add this piece here, which is a 1x3 inverted sloped brick, and that's going to go right there, just like so. So now if we flip our speeder right side up, all that's left to do is to add our minifigure, the Marshal. And so there we have our LEGO version of the Marshal's speeder. Alright guys, and that is our LEGO version of the Marshal's speeder from The Mandalorian Season 2 Episode 1. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I hope that you enjoyed it. If you did, be sure to give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to click subscribe right down there.